Hello friends and welcome to yet another captivating video of Wisdom Zone, and this is Shubro. And friends, I'm quite sure you have already guessed it that today I have the 16th session of English conversation practice, and in today's video I am gonna give you 14 powerful idioms and phrases, and these 14 powerful idioms and phrases are super cool and super easy, and you can easily incorporate them in your English conversation as well as writing. So it is my earnest request to all of you, please watch this video carefully to learn all the 14 powerful idioms and phrases I'm gonna discuss today. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait, immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back once again to this captivating session on English conversation practice. In today's video, I'm gonna give you 14 powerful idioms and phrases to practice your English conversation, and you can incorporate them and speak confidently and in a proficient manner. So before I go ahead, let me quickly inform that I have provided previous 15 links on English conversation practice in the description. So if you haven't checked the previous 15 videos, do not forget to check the links given in the description. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with today's 14 powerful idioms and phrases. So friends, I'm gonna give you some super cool idioms and phrases, and they're extremely easy to incorporate in your English conversation. So as you see, the first one is on your screen, that is have a word with. It is very easy to use in your everyday English conversation. It means to have a brief conversation. When you want to mean that you want to have a brief conversation, you can easily use this particular phrase, have a word with. Let me show you how to use it. As you see, the example is on your screen. May I have a word with you? So like this way you can incorporate it in your everyday English conversation. Up next, we are going to see the second one, which is on your screen, that is no wonder. It's a very short phrase, something that is not surprising or astonishing. So when you feel that there is something that is not very surprising or astonishing, that time you say no wonder. Let me show you how to use it. No wonder we are excited, as it is our first visit to Disneyland. So like this way you can use this short phrase. Up next, we will turn our attention to the next one, that is on your screen, that is you never know. It is a beautiful idiom, and it is used to mean that you can never be certain. So that time you say you never know, it means that you can never be certain. So let me show you how to use it. You never know, Sam may not come. It means that he may not come. I'm quite sure you understood how to put it in a sentence and convey your message in a very smart manner. Up next, we will see the fourth one, that is on your screen, that is a little bit. It's a very useful phrase, a little bit. It means slightly. Let me show you how to use it. I was a little bit worried about him. That means I was slightly worried about him. So in conversation, you can use this to sound more appealing, isn't that? So instead of saying slightly, you can say I was a little bit worried. It sounds quite polite and better, isn't that? Up next, we will turn our attention to the fifth one, which you see on your screen, that is I'm afraid. A very useful phrase, I'm afraid. I'm afraid is used to apologize to someone or to disagree with someone in a polite way. So if you do not agree with someone, instead of directly saying I don't agree, you start with I am afraid and then follow it up with what you want to say. Let me show you how to use it. You don't need to worry. As you see, the sentence is on your screen. I'm afraid I can't give her phone number. So like this way, that you cannot give some information or you cannot do something or you disagree with someone. So that time you start with I'm afraid. I'm afraid I can't do this. I'm afraid I can't tell you what's going on. So like this way you can use I'm afraid and then follow it up with what you want to convey, and that would make the entire speech quite polite. I'm quite sure you have understood how to use this beautiful phrase. Up next, we are going to see the sixth one. The sixth one is pardon my French. It is an idiom. It is used to apologize for using offensive language. When you are slightly aggressive and you use some offensive language, before that you can use this to soften it up. So let me show you how to use it. Pardon my French, but whatever he has said is utter nonsense. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear how to use it. You can use pardon my French and just apologize before or after also saying something offensive or something quite aggressive or which may offend others. Up next, we will see the seventh extremely important idiom, that is on your screen, that is let it be known. Very useful idiom. In fact, it means to tell people something. So that's called let it be known. So let me show you how to use it. He let it be known that he was dissatisfied with his boss. That means he made it public. He let the people know that he was dissatisfied with his boss. So that's why this particular idiom is used, that he let it be known that he was dissatisfied with his boss. I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next, we will see the eighth amazing phrase for today, that is I beg of you. It is normally used in formal conversation, and it is totally formal way to request. When you request someone not to do something, or when you request someone that someone should not do something, and in a very formal way, then you use I beg of you. Let me show you how to use it. Please do not terminate me, I beg of you. So like this way you can request someone in a very formal way using this beautiful phrase. Up next we will see the ninth one, which is similar, I beg you. It is also a way of making request, but it is slightly personal. In a personal conversation we use I beg you, and in formal we use I beg of you. I hope you understood. So let me show you the example. I beg you, please do not call the police. So as you see, this conversation is more or less personal, and for formal, please use I beg of you. I'm quite sure it's crystal clear. Up next, we are going to turn our attention to the 10th one, which is on your screen. That is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter is a very useful phrase. It is used to tell someone that you are not angry or upset about something, especially something that they have done. Someone has done something and maybe it is quite disturbing or it may upset you, but you just use this phrase and tell that person that you are not angry or upset about it. Let me show you how to use it. I'm sorry I called you so late. Yes, but it doesn't matter. So like this way I'm confirming that I am not offended. I'm quite sure you have understood how to use this beautiful phrase. And let me move on to the 11th one. Again we see it doesn't matter, and it can be used in other way also. Let me show you how you can use it in another way. It is also used to mean that you don't mind which one of two options you have. It does not matter for you, and you don't mind which one of the two options you have, so you can have any one of them. So it doesn't matter for you. That time you also say it doesn't matter. Let me show you. As you see the example, tea or coffee. Oh, it doesn't matter. That means both are same. It doesn't matter for you. You can have tea or coffee, any one. You don't have any specific preference. So like this way you can use this particular phrase and convey your message clearly. Up next we are going to focus on the 12th one, that is on your screen, that is make a scene. It's an idiom, very effective for your English conversation. Please remember it. It means to behave angrily and make a public disturbance, maybe in a public place. So that's called make a scene. Let me show you how to use it. Please be quiet and don't make a scene. That means please remain quiet and do not create disturbance in public. So that's the meaning of this particular idiom. So use it effectively in your conversation and convey your message smartly. Up next we will see the 13th one, which is on your screen, that is shame on you. You must have heard of this one before. It is used to mean that someone should feel ashamed for doing something bad or wrong. That's called shame on you. That time we use this phrase shame on you, that someone has done something really bad and wrong and the person should be ashamed of it, right? So let me show you how to use it. Shame on you for lying to your parents. So the person should feel ashamed for lying to his parents. Understood? So like this way you can use this beautiful phrase. Up next we will turn our attention to the last one for today, that is know someone or something inside out. Also an idiom. It means to know someone or something totally or very well. That's called to know someone or something inside out. So let me show you how to use it. I know the software inside out. That means I know the software completely. I know the software very well. So I hope you have understood how to use this beautiful idiom. So friends, I hope you have already understood. Today I have given you 14 powerful idioms and phrases. They are super cool and super easy to incorporate in your conversation, and you can easily use them in everyday conversation. That's the beauty of all these idioms and phrases I have discussed. So please go through the examples and practice. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification of this type of informative video. So stay tuned for further informative videos, friends, and do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.